Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to the LiveCraftMine server. What is that noise? I have no idea what that noise is. What is going on here? Oh, apparently music is on? I don't know when I turn music on, but that's not what I want. That was very strange. I've never heard that song before, whatever that was. It was a glitched out song. Anywho, I am on the top of my, well, almost at the top of my ender, hopefully. And I'm trying to get some more progress on this done, if at all possible. These ladders are temporary, by the way, in case you were wondering. Just so I can get up and down as needed. Oh, is this guy? This guy is pissed off, isn't he? Yep, he is. Just at random, I get some pissed off Endermen here. So I just need to make sure that they're taken care of. They know who's boss, or not. So let me actually go here and do that. Very good. All right, just want to make sure I get this right all the way around, if at all possible. I'm gonna run out of slabs very soon. Anyway, this is actually if I sound a little lackluster, it's because I already had recorded about 25 minutes, and then my computer decided to go back to its old tricks and crash horribly while the video card crashes. So that's not fun. And when that happens, I lose everything. All my recording is just gone. So I'm having to start over again here, which is whatever. It is what it is. This is the price. It is the price. It's actually probably okay too, because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about this episode. I know that sounds very strange, but it's I just don't. This time around, I didn't have any actual topic on my list. But what I could do anyway is, and it's probably going to be a short episode, and I say that with the utmost seriousness because I don't want this to crash again. And it's getting rather late, and I would like to get this out and about. And I would like it if these Endermen were not in my face all the time. So yeah, what I'm thinking about in this area is I'm trying to build everything that would be, I don't know if you'd say necessary, but everything that would be, like make it sort of a one-stop shop for all things. Right? So, in other words, you'd come here and you'd have, the Endermen to farm and all that stuff. But also, you could do all of your enchanting over there. I'm going to make the enchanting area over there. I'm going to connect that around. I know it's a little bit off center, but I don't think I'm going to fix that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make that path a little wider and try to fix it a little bit and maybe make it a little bit wider over that way. But we'll see. And I'm going to have sort of another area over there and probably another area over on the other side where, my apologies on being very scatterbrained right now. But again, as I said, I was right in the middle of doing things, of really just getting a groove in, and I had computer problems. I'm actually getting a lot more Endermen here for some reason. This is about the most Endermen I've had in this. Oops. This is about the most Endermen I've had in this trap for as long as I can remember here. So this is oh, you know what? I bet they're more willing to walk off the edge because they can see that there's stuff here for them to land on. That must be it, I imagine, because they were not this willing to do this. When I was, as I was doing this earlier. Do I have... I do not. Do not have what enough to do any more here. Although going down there into the Enderman pit's going to be quite the interesting experience, I suspect. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's see if I can. Oh, is that guy pissed off now? They're probably all relatively pissed off at me. I wonder if I can just... Oh, you know what? I've got an ender pearl. I could probably just do this. Yeah, that's probably the smarter thing to do. All things considered. How many of these guys are one hit now? Some of them hit the took the ladder down, so I don't expect them to be one hits. Although the other ones that did fall down correctly are, which is good. It's good to see. Okay, guys. It's time to die, guys. Seriously. It's not that hard. Okay, yeah. Obviously, my ender farm needs some work. Needs a lot of work. But I think this is just because of the fact that that those ladders are there. I think once you get rid of those ladders, it'll be the correct way things should be, or the way an ender farm should be, hopefully. And then I can get some of the wiring done as well eventually. I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. Come over here. Oh, yeah, that guy's pissed off. Figured as much. Come at me, bro. I'll hit you with a workbench. How's that feel? Getting a lot of ender pearls though. That's good. So it's doing one thing for me anyway. Let's just come over here real fast. Take care of that. Good. Okay. So, and these guys should probably despawn at some point, which will be fine and dandy for me. I have to go back to my ender chest here and grab some food. I think I have some more food in there. Although, honestly, I'm going to have to go back to my base, so maybe I won't waste any food here. I'm going to have to go back to my base to get some more slabs, I think. Let me see if I have any blocks in here or not. I might still have some blocks in here. In my ender chest, and actually there's probably blocks over there that I would imagine they wouldn't mind me using. Let's put that there. Yeah, I don't have any food on me. I just have this one steak. All right, well this is not going to work out too well. So let's head back to my base and get some more blocks. I need to do something here. Okay, that goes in there, but the stone bricks are not going in there, so I'll just leave them over here because why not? I don't really need them. And there's no room in there either. Oh wow, that's a lot of iron. Let's take that string out of there. And I don't think anybody needs any string. So let's just toss that away. And let's do the old easy way back to spawn. Unfortunately, I have 6 levels, but that's alright. I have died so many times in the end right now that it doesn't really matter at this point. Plus, it allowed me to get some more glass, which I have cooking up here. Very good. Some more glass in there. I got tons and tons of sand. I was just over at Puka's place, which looks really fantastic, I gotta say, what Puka has done over there. I haven't seen it in a long time, and I just saw it for the first time in a while, and it's looking quite nice. And I don't have that much acacia wood left, do I? That's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to have to plant some more while I'm here and get some of that going, because I don't have enough to finish off what I have. Let's put this up there. Very good. And then I need some food. I haven't done much in here. I have been doing stuff off camera, just to try to get everything going, or just to keep making progress. But it's been very, very slow progress, extremely painfully slow progress. In fact, you'll probably see a little bit of it as I come down here. You'll see that all the way down below I have the glass down because I didn't want to make sure I wanted to make sure that I didn't run out of glass, which actually I have some in here which I didn't realize, and some snowballs. That would have been useful. And let's grab some of these. All right, and I want some, where is my, I need slabs, but I don't want wooden slabs. I want the stone slabs, so I gotta go down another level. So you can see, actually, I'll go down all the way down to the bottom here. You can see I've been working on the bottom level. I've got all of my valuables down here. So various, this is probably diamond because I didn't have that much diamond. But there is diamond in the system, so it'll be there when I'm ready for it. And I just have to put all the front fascia on here like I have on the other side. And, you know, hide all the hoppers and everything else. But so far, so good. There's nothing in the catch-all hopper. We'll have to go down one more level for some more things. I'm not quite sure what I have. Oh, it's mob drops. The next level is going to have to be mob drops. Hopefully I have enough room for next level. I probably do. But I need, that's the only thing I have really up here that I need the most of. As far as, oh, I wanted to get some stone here. As far as a need to get that into the system, because that is the thing that tends to clog up my inventory the most. Yeah, I got nothing. Let me grab some regular old cobblestone, because I got a ton of that. I know that for a fact. All right, let's make this into the slabs that we care about. And do that, and then that. Good. Get all this worked out here. So I finally got Halo the Master Chief Collection. That finally came in for me. Took a sweet old time, but I finally got it. So that's good. So I'll be probably live streaming some of that, the single player anyway. I'm not going to do the multiplayer stuff because I don't really. I do play the Halo multiplayer. It's one of the few multiplayers that I actually, you know, seek out and play. But I do not usually do that. It's not something I would do on camera. It's something I would do just for my own purposes. Just because, you know, it's doing first-person shooters on camera. The multiplayer tends to bring a crowd that is not very appreciative of someone who sucks. Let's put it that way. It brings the wrong crowd in. So I just kind of avoid that usually, just as a general rule of thumb. At least from a recording standpoint. Now, go off and do it, you know, do it on my own. I will probably do. So that's a thing. All right, we'll get all of this going here. I need a bunch more, I think. Let's just see what we've got from this right now. Plus, I like actually using this acacia wood. Not only does it fit in well with the stone texture, but it's you know, the acacia logs, that is. But the trees themselves drop a ton of saplings. So it's like, like you chop down one tree, you end up with enough saplings for about 10 more. So that's always a good thing. It's self-replenishing. As I said, haven't done much around here. That wall needs some tender loving care to get. I would like to at least get it over to there, you know, at the very least at some point. But that's going to be a lot of off-camera work. I have, you know, I have no shortage of stone to use for it. It's just a whole lot of work. as Minecraft tends to be, it's a whole lot of work, and I tend to do as much as I can of it off camera because it is a little bit difficult to make it interesting when you're sitting there sort of grinding a little bit, as I am right now. It's rather difficult to make this not be the most boring thing you've ever seen in your life. Almost up there with watching paint dry. Although it usually helps to actually have topics to talk about, which I did not really have any this week. Normally I would have something, and I tend to not have any problems rambling on about stuff, as I'm already demonstrating, rambling on about a whole lot of nothing. But it is a little bit interesting today, I guess, in that regard. It's again, thinking about the Master Chief Collection. I'm excited to play Halo 1 and 2. I have never actually played the single player for Halo 1 and 2. So I'd actually want to do that. I'm kind of excited for that. I've played the newer Halo games, like Halo 3. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Loved ODST. I don't think that's part of the Master Chief Collection now, because Master Chief wasn't in that game. But I love the heck out of that game. And I might just... that might be the thing that causes me to pull my Xbox 360 into here with my Xbox One, get it out of the living room and in here, and start recording on that as well. Because there are games on there that I really enjoy that I wouldn't mind revisiting. Although, to be fair, a lot of them are ones that I would probably be better off just getting on PC, like Oblivion, for instance. Like I could sit down and show you what I've done in Oblivion, but it's my character is very far along, and well, it's all the way through the first storyline there, and I have the expansions. But I never really got much further than that. I was trying to get all the achievements. I was doing a little achievement hunting, and got quite a bit. I was doing all the guild quests and everything else. And I think I got pretty much all the guild quests done, and I was about ready to start the expansions when I finally just mercifully got tired of it, I guess, and didn't go back to it. Although I do still have a very unfinished game of Mass Effect 2 sitting on there. I was all the way to the end. I think I've told this story before, but I was all the way to the end. I was right before where you go to the final area. I know this because I looked at walkthroughs. I am not above reading walkthroughs that have spoilers in them. Spoilers don't usually faze me too much. But I was all the way to that area, and I knew that I needed all the loyalty missions done so I could get full loyalty from all my crew members, so that they would not die in the final battle or leading up to the final battle. And of course I needed the ship completely upgraded, which I had the ship completely upgraded. It was just I had one more person that I needed to get the loyalty of. I don't remember who it was. I think it wasn't Liara. I think it was what's her face, the one that had the breathing apparatus on all the time. I can't remember her name right now, but I think it was her loyalty mission was the only one left that I needed to do, and I ran out of side quests in order to do it. So I was waiting for the expansion to come out for it so that I could do that. And that, of course, the expansion eventually came out. It's just by that point I had enough of the game. So yeah, I was waiting for that so I get a little bit more side quests that I could run, enough to get her next loyalty mission to trigger, because you had to use them in like 2 side quests or something like that, or 2 missions. And then that would unlock their ability to talk to them and get their loyalty mission that you would have to run with them. And I had run out of things to do before the final, so that's why I did not continue on into the final area. So I think if any more saplings drop, that's good enough. I walked out with 20-something saplings. I have 52 now. As I said, those trees are easy to get saplings out of. Let's come back over here. Let's see if we can get back into the end and try to finish what I have been starting here. And let me just throw this in the sorting chest, because that will work. And the bone meal. Let me grab some more white glass here. Do that so we can get some more of the walkway done. And then I need to go on a adventure to get some dye because I want some. Well, actually, I probably don't need any more dye. I've got a lot of brown dye here, which I was thinking of making that the brown dye, making this the floor for the other area. So I might do that. Let me just put this glass away right now. And then we'll come back and revisit that probably at some other time. Again, I'm trying to make this a relatively shorter episode because I don't know when the computer is going to give up the ghost again on me. Let's put that away. And all right, let me head on over to the end and I will rejoin you guys. All right, we're back in the end, and I wanted to kind of jump in right here because, as you can see, this is where we come over. This is the little pathway that I put down when we first came over here and fought the dragon. As you can see, it's been nice and flooded, but I kind of want to get rid of all this if I can. And I wanted to make this sort of like I want to make an end hub, if you will. I know that everybody and their grandmother does nether hubs, which makes sense because you use nether to travel. You don't really use the end to travel. You really use the end for farming Endermen and getting experience, which is fine and dandy, but I kind of want to do something a little bit different. I want to sort of spruce this area up if I can and put some grass down, just put a low ceiling to try to get these guys to stop spawning, so on and so forth. And I think this will work out all right. It's just, there's a lot of area here that has to be covered in order for that to work, but I think it can be done. I would like to try anyway. Another thing I want to do also, these Endermen have been persistent in taking all the dirt wall away that we had there. But the other thing I want to do is have a safe fall in here, so you don't have to take the ladder down. You just have to take it up, and then, you know, is that an Enderman right down there? Yep, it is. Right down at the bottom waiting for me. Make sure he doesn't knock me off here. Very good. Okay. I hate when they're down at the bottom of that thing because that always frightens me that they're going to look up and see that I'm looking at them, and then it's curtains for me because this is a narrow pathway here. That's another thing I want to do. I want to get all these pathways cleared up properly at some point, but I'm not too concerned about it right now. We'll come on over here. I think I've got everything out of there that I need. Let's see if we can finish this glass pathway here. That would be kind of nice. Oh, you know what? I do need my pick in order to do that. And I needed my pick when I was over on the other side anyway, because I kept breaking things without it, which doesn't really help if you want to get that thing back. Let's see, we got, it's shaping up a little bit. It's shaping up. I want to get the rest of this side done here if I can. See if I have enough blocks to do it. I've been getting tons and tons of vertigo trying to do this, so this has been an exercise in just holding my breath and hoping for the best. What I'd like to do, what my original thought here was that I would, oh, that guy is up on top of there. My original thought here was that I would have a waterway here and that you would use boats. Oh, that's not what I want there. I want the glass. What's going on here? There we go. My original thought is that I would have a waterway here and that you would use boats to get back and forth because you can sprint in the boats now and they go super fast. And I might still do that, but it is nice to have a walkway like this because the boat idea, I don't need glass around it really. I just need a little sideway thing, and you know the Endermen are not going to spawn on the water. If they do, they're going to have a really bad time of it. So you know, it doesn't need quite as much TLC as this has gotten. But I also like this because I feel like it makes you feel like you're in a, like a futuristic travel tunnel, travel tube. I would like to put some, like a railway down, maybe. I think that things will not spawn on the railway. The Endermen will not spawn on the railway. I'm fairly certain they won't, but you never can tell anymore in this game. Everything changes constantly. But that's my thought on that. I'm liberally using glass here because they will not spawn on glass. That much I've proven. Just that guy is still left over from falling down here and walking around probably. Which luckily they can't get out of there now, it doesn't look like. Although I need to get in there. This is a slight problem. I could just pull this up here and then use that as my means of getting in and out. Also, what did I do with my ladder? Oh, did I put my ladders away? I must have. Damn it. Damn it, man. I put my ladders away. I don't know if I had that many ladders left. At least not enough to make the trip as safe as I would like it to be. But I do have some ender pearls, so let me take some of those with me just in case. Because I'm going to end up having to take those ladders down so that the Endermen don't use them as a safe fall. And let's grab... Yeah, here's my ladders. That's what I was looking for. And we'll take these ender pearls as well, just in case. Yeah, I think we're good. And then I can get like the hoppers and stuff down later. I think I can use... I think those half slabs, you can pull stuff through the half slabs into hoppers. I'm fairly certain anyway. If not, I can try the... Well, if not, we can just do the hoppers and then put, carpet on top of them. I was going to try the soul sand like they have there, because you can suck them through soul sand, but Endermen will spawn on the soul sand, which means you'll get a bunch of Endermen there that require more than just one hit to dispatch, which is not really what I want. So let's come up here and see if I can finish off a couple more rows, maybe. But actually, I might end up... Oop, hey, guy. You're gonna hate me in a minute. Yeah, finish off a couple more rows here, and then I might actually call this an episode right now, just so that I don't lose this footage. I know it's a shorter one, but I've already been recording for over an hour now, and I want to make sure that I get something out for tomorrow, so that I keep the LiveCraftMine series going strong. But okay, with that, just want to say, I want to say ouch. I want to say thanks very much for watching, everybody. I know it's been a scatterbrained episode. I know I haven't gotten a whole lot accomplished, but I do, I want to make sure that my biggest accomplishment really is to make sure that I get these episodes up at least once a week, because I have had quite a few weeks there where I've gone without them, mostly because I'm doing a lot of this. Every build I've done this season has been a large build, and it's my time. I've been trying to spend more time doing indie games and trying to get all my recordings for those squared away. But it's very hard to do that when you're spending a lot of time just trying to get some of these large builds done. So it's I'm hoping that I can do a bit better with it. Now this is... I'm doing this wrong again, aren't I? This is spawn... No, this is not spawnable. Okay, no. It's bottom of the block. I want the bottom of the block, not the top of the block. Yep. That's fine. That works. Because I was able to stack that other block on top of it, so that means I did it right. Let's come over here and do that. And then I have a place to come over. Oops, that's not where I want that. Okay. Yeah, these guys are finding a way to fall on safe territory. All right, so let me end this before I end up losing footage here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.